last year to do better. At the beginning of the year, he could not recognize the numbers, and by the end of the year, he met grade level.
Today we take you back to the sunny slopes of long ago on the Game of the Week in the Valley Channel. It's the 83rd meeting between the Grizzlies and the Bears. Back when they played with these helmets is when this series started.
That's right. It's been a long time. It started back in 1921.
Holy cow, this is, like I said, the 83rd meeting. The Bears like to run the ball. They'll grind, they'll play defense. They're playing just like they did in 1921. The Grizzlies are trying to get both the offense and the defense playing in the same game.
And I think they will. Offense has come along. They've scored points in 30s the last two games.
All right, it ought to be a good one. Bear River at Logan tonight, and we've got all of our old Letterman's jackets and everything out for the old-time matriculation down the gridiron tonight on the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel.
I am a cyclist. Soy un ciclista.
I am a cyclist.
Victoria. I train for it. I sacrifice for it. While they play, I train.
I conquer roads others can't.
You're driven to be the best, so you should train on the best. The 2014 Proform TDF, the official training bike of the Tour de France. It's the ultimate cyclist's training experience. With iFit and Google Maps, you'll ride the Tour. Choose any stage of the Tour or nearly every road on Earth and dig in. You'll see, feel, and ride the Tour. Climb like never before. Courchevel, Galibier, even Alpe d'Huez. Only the TDF gives you a 20% incline and decline. See it all right in front of you on our 7-inch color touchscreen. And train with power with our advanced power meter. With a TDF, you can ride almost every road on the planet. You can get the TDF with 0 down. Get yours today. Train better tomorrow.
I am a cyclist, and this is where I train.
The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness, changing lives with fitness innovation. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Mountain Star Cache Valley Hospital. Together, we're greater. Lewiston State Bank, strong and vibrant for over a century. Cache Valley Electric, a tradition of excellence since 1915. New Smile Dental, experience dental care. Camp Chef, the way to cook outdoors. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology, bring back what you've been missing. LSS Insurance, Bob Larson, personalized insurance coverage for your family and business. The Book Table, your family store for books, music, toys, art, and much more. Planet Fitness of Logan, no gym intimidation and only $10 a month. Aspen Dental, get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's television station for over 25 years. Well, Coach, we saw your team a couple of weeks ago against Ridgeline. One more quarter in that game, and you probably catch the Riverhawks. Kind of took you a little bit of time to get going, but in the second half, you found your stride. You've been playing pretty well since then, and now you come in and play against the Grizzlies.
Yeah, you know, you got to take your hat off to Ridgeline. They had a great game plan. They came out and smacked us, and it knocked us on our heels a little bit, and took us a couple quarters, like you said, to get back into it. Hopefully, we won't have something like that happen tonight. We're going to. Our defense has been very great this week in practice, and hopefully we can keep it rolling.
Your defense all season's been pretty good. You're giving up less than 2 touchdowns per game. What's the secret there?
You know, our inside three have been really good. They've been very productive for us. Our defensive front, Josh Madsen and Jordan Watson, and you know, we lost Easton Payne in the Ridgeline game, but Garrett Byington stepped in and done a good job. And then we have some very smart linebackers, and it's hard to beat smart in high school.
Really quickly, what are your keys for a win tonight?
Possess the ball, keep our game plan going, keep grinding, and outlast them.
All right, Coach, good luck tonight. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Coach, it's been a couple of weeks since we've seen the Grizzlies. Earlier on in the season, the offense had a little bit of trouble scoring. It seems like you've been able to find the end zone a little bit better now. Now it's getting the defense together with the offense and put together that full game.
I mean, yeah, that's our biggest issue right now, is being consistent on both sides of the ball. Just like you said, early the defense was outplaying the offense, and now it's kind of flipped a little bit, and we just got to be a lot better at being consistent throughout the game. Got to do a lot better, technique-wise. Like, our technique has struggled lately, and we just got to do a better job.
Does that have anything to do with a lot of youth on this squad, or maybe inexperience, or is it too far into the season now to talk about that?
Well, we're young, but after week one, experience is out the door. Everyone's got varsity time, and so that's the biggest thing. We keep telling these guys, hey, you can't use that as a crutch or an excuse anymore. No one cares how old you are. You got to get up and you got to go and you got to fight, and that's just been the biggest thing we've been pushing. We had a good week of practice, so hopefully we're ready to go tonight.
Faced a tough rushing attack last week and another one again tonight in Bear River.
Yeah, that's what this region's all about. Is a lot of teams that run the ball really well. Coach Weiss and Bear River, they do a great job, and hopefully we can be physical up front and can fight up front, and if we do, we got a shot.
All right, Coach, good luck. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Say the word base. Say the word mess.
Hello everyone and welcome to Crimson Field on the campus of Logan High School. Eric Olson along with Steve Baugh with you tonight on the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel on a glorious September Eve, the last day of September 2016. We bid farewell with a tear in our eye, because it's been such a nice month. For the Grizzlies, it hasn't been that nice a month. They're 1-4, 1-5 on the season, 1-2 in region. But a win tonight keeps them alive in the conversation for a playoff spot.
Yeah, there's some good scenarios tonight. Logan wins tonight. They're 2-2. Bear River would be 2-2, and that keeps them both in playoff contention. Now, other games in the region that are pretty good ones tonight. Judge and Park City. That's kind of a toss-up. Judge hasn't won yet, and
a couple of teams having some struggles.
Stansbury and Ridgeline, just a little bit further south. That'll be a big game.
Yeah, Stansbury beat Tooele, who beat Ridgeline.
So if Ridgeline wins that game, and Bear River happens to win tonight, and Ben Lomond were to win.
We're to beat Tooele.
Yeah, we're to beat Tooele. Well, if Tooele wins, which is most likely, then we'd have a four-way tie.
Oh my goodness. So things getting really interesting as we come down the stretch here the last few weeks of the season. It's amazing to say that, and we're down in the last few weeks of the season.
It's amazing. It's gone fast.
Logan wins the toss. They've decided to defer, so they'll be kicking off. Logan defensively will be out on the field first. Logan giving up 33.8 points per ball game. And in region play, giving up 34.6, so giving up about 34 points per game are the Grizzlies. But they're scoring 29 points a game in region while only giving up 18. Or while only scoring 18 in non-region, excuse me. Bear River's got a lane down the far sideline, but the Logan Grizzlies shut it off.
Kick returned by Ryan Summers, number 18 for Bear River.
Bear River will start out there. Pretty good starting field position, not wonderful at the 18 or at the 25-yard line. Looked like that was Riley Summers out there, and Landon Corbett with the tackle.
Well, Bear River's had quite a running game in the past here, and I bet they'll stick to it.
Kaneko, the guy that does most of the ball carrying, but Canfield, the quarterback, will carry as well. Logan jumping, no flag. Canfield going to keep. Just faked to the first man through, kept it himself, tried to get off the edge, and he gains a yard.
Well, Logan looked good on that, and this is going to be a real key for the Grizzlies tonight. They've just got to shut some things down defensively, because they're scoring in the 30s, but they're giving up way too many points.
This is a running region. Bear River likes to run. Tooele, Stansbury both like to run. Ridgeline will mix it up, but I think Ridgeline's a better running team than they are a passing team.
I agree with you.
So Canfield with 2 backs in the backfield. He holds and waits in a big hole. Up across the 35 out near the 40 goes Marsh.
Drake Marsh.
Marsh has 13 yards on his first carry and a first down for Bear River.
They've really had to fill in for Payne that was quite a star in the first game we were able to watch them play against Ridgeline.
Well, he's 6'4", 240 pounds, big number 43. Hyperextended his knee. They're expecting him back hopefully next week as Bear River. But they miss out on that dimension of having him out there. Here's a little quick screen out to the wide receiver and hauled down by his helmet is Riley Summers. Summers thinks there should have been a penalty on that, and the official was right on top of it. No flag, and we play on. Second down.
Second down and 6.
Well, he did get his helmet taken off, but didn't look like any face mask on it.
Take a look right here again. I didn't think so either. No, he just grabbed him by the helmet. He didn't even look like he had him underneath the helmet. He had him around the helmet.
Yeah.
But they're really careful with those plays around the head and the helmet. So they are. And the official was standing right there. Split backs again, and Canfield and the first back through both go together. Let's see who comes out of there with the football.
Keeper up the middle for a short gain.
Well, the Grizzlies actually came out with the football, and that was Kaneko that was down there on the ground, so we'll give the carry to him. 4 yards on his first carry. It's third down for the Bears.
Moving up toward midfield here. They're about on the 48, 49. Well, yeah, 48.
3rd and 2 for Bear River as they spread it out. 3 wide receivers. Logan showing a 4-man front. Canfield fakes the option, keeps it. He spins forward, and he's going to be close. A flag comes in late. Canfield looks like he may be just short of the first down, and that flag thrown where you usually will see a holding on the offense. We'll wait for the call and see if it's 4th and short or 3rd and long, and it's holding on Bear River. Yep. It would have been 4th and less than a yard. I think Bear River would have gone for it.
Yeah. Logan's probably wise to take the penalty.
Yeah.
3rd down and 9.
The first penalty of the game brings up a 3rd and 9. We've played a couple of minutes here in this first quarter. No score from Logan High School. Ridgeline and Stansbury, the other big game going on. Skyview, I think, is idle tonight.
Yeah.
We'll be keeping track of scores this evening. 3rd and long. Bear River can throw the ball, but it's not their forte. Canfield gets out of trouble. There's Grizzlies there to stop him from picking up the first down. He's 2 yards short. Now you're near midfield again. Do you punt it this early in the game, or do you go for it? Looks like they're going to punt.
Got a punt team coming in. Canfield made a pretty quick read on that.
Yeah, you look as they take him down there at about the 47-yard line. Logan running some players on late. Bear River looking like they're going to punt. We'll see. It's 4th and 2.
Ooh, high snap.
Line drive kick. Fielded by the Grizzlies out at the 25 and immediately hauled down.
Returned by Robbie Ballum.
Out there's Robbie Ballum. So Robbie Ballum does a little bit of everything for this Grizzly team offensively and defensively. 53 carries, 240 yards on the season as a running back. 3 touchdowns on the ground, 4.5 yards a carry.
And then plays a full load on defense as a safety.
Yeah, has some interceptions on the year, a tackle or 6.
He's one of their seniors that had quite a bit of playing time a year ago.
It's one thing with the Grizz, young team, inexperienced team. They're getting their experience this year. Parkinson, the quarterback, they're pleased with his development. He's just a sophomore. With his development coming along, he passes for 11 yards and a first down.
10, Grizzlies.
That's Eric Donaldson.
Donaldson's a big receiver for the Grizzlies. He's come on really well the last few games, I understand.
So 1st and 10 as the Grizzlies pick up a first down on their first play from scrimmage. Here's the give. Ballum, as he pushes the pile forward, picks up about 3 yards up to the 40-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Grizzlies.
Robbie Ballum with the carry.
Yeah, Robbie was running hard on that.
2nd down and 7 for the Grizzlies.
If that line can just get a little bit of a push to get that running game going, Parkinson's been really good at picking teams apart the last few games.
Second and 7, Parkinson in the gun. He's got Ballum behind him. Ballum's going to stay in and help block. Parkinson flushed out of the pocket, a hold coming, and Parkinson just throws it out of bounds. And a flag thrown clear back at the Grizzly 31-yard line. Looks like it'll probably be a hold on the Grizzlies, and that'll back them way up. It's a spot foul, and that's the call.
Yeah, it is a hold.
Holding on the Grizzlies.
That's what's been a problem
Well,
for the Grizzlies, the penalties at the wrong time and turnovers.
Yeah, this was a great opportunity after getting a hold, a stop, I guess you could say, on Bear River to move the ball down the field and score early.
Instead, they're going the other way.
Yeah.
They're back at the 21-yard line. They've got to get out to the 47. So 2nd and 20-something. Parkinson again. 3 wide receivers. He's got Ballum behind him. Bear River bringing an extra man. Parkinson again has to get out of trouble, and he doesn't stay out of it for long. He's sacked back at the 17, 16-yard line. A loss of 5. It'll be 3rd and country mile.
3rd down and long for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, Johnny Football didn't have much time at all right then.
Does he want to be called that?
I don't know.
After the other guy that's been associated with that name.
that might embarrass him a little bit, but he is quite a Johnny Football for a sophomore.
He's not like Johnny Manziel, is he?
No.
Kid's only 15.
No, this guy's a 4.0 student.
Oh.
Great kid.
Oh, okay. 3rd and about 30. And I think they took too much time. Took a long time in the huddle. They're going to take a timeout just before. The flag came out, but they're going to say they got the timeout just before the delay of game penalty. It would have added 5 more yards. Not the way the Grizzly offense wants to get started.
No. I guess it's still light enough that they can be under the shadows of the goal line back there, but that's not a good place to start.
No. You want to be casting your shadow across the goal line.
Yeah,
You don't want it. You don't want it on you. As far as shadows on you go, that's one you don't want.
Yeah, that's right.
For one of you fans, cheer on Griswold.
Hey, I don't know if you saw our little opener with those awesome helmets we were wearing, but those were courtesy of the Steve Baugh Memorial Museum. He brought those out. Did you actually? Those were your helmets from when you played. Just kidding.
Not
kidding.
even my dad's.
Really?
One of them was about a 1921 variety.
Those were outstanding. All right, see what Logan can do on 3rd and long way. You don't want to turn it over down here like this. Blitz. Tries to get rid of it, and he nearly does turn it over to Parkinson. Tried to just get rid of it, and one of those defensive linemen was being pushed back, and he reached a big paw up, and Logan lucky he didn't come down with it. So the Grizzlies will have to punt. After it looked like they had something going, they were out near the 40-yard line, and then a couple of penalties and a sack. And they end up way back at the 21, and that's where they'll punt. They're 21-16, pardon me. That's where they'll punt.
Yeah, Bear River should catch this punt inside the
Logan territory.
In Logan territory, inside the 50 there.
High kick, but short. And it's fielded cleanly by Jacob Olson. And you said it, it's inside the 50, clear down to the 40-yard line. So Bear River with outstanding starting field position for this drive. No score, 5:41 to play in the first period. Bear River with their second opportunity.
Yeah, this will test the Logan defense early here. Had a good stop the first time.
Logan's D was turning people over early in the season, getting turnovers, taking the ball away. And that's kind of slowed down here in the last couple of weeks. But they swarmed to the ball on this particular play. 3 yards.
Well, speaking of turnovers, if Bear River decides to throw tonight, they better watch out for Jace Perry out here, number 18. He's, I think, leading the conference in interceptions.
Just a junior.
Yeah, good player.
He's a little bit of a ball hawk.
Oh, he is.
3 yards for Drake Marsh on that carry, and now 2 wide receivers to the near side. Makes you wonder if they'll run some sort of pitch this way. They've got a tight end this side too. Nope, right up the middle. Canfield making people miss, still on his feet. We're gonna have to check his jersey for grease, man. He made a bunch of people miss. 15, 17 yards and a first down to the 20-yard line.
Canfield took off, just followed his center right up the middle on that one.
Well, they spread the Grizzlies out, took players away from the middle, linebackers outside, and he had a great big hole right up the middle. And you said it, the center made a good block. And he was off to the races, broke a bunch of tackles as we just saw. Canfield's going to keep, finds a hole, turns it upfield. Good chunky yardage on first down. He picks up about 6. Boy, they're gonna spot him clear up to the 12. So we picked up 8.
Another good read on Canfield's part.
Canfield's averaging 8 yards a carry, 4 carries, 33 yards. No score in this ball game, but Bear River threatening at the 12-yard line. Now 2 running backs in the backfield. Canfield motions back to him, and now a delay a game penalty as Canfield looked back at his backfield and said something to one of his backs, to Kaneko. And that cost him a couple of seconds and cost him 5 yards.
It did.
5-yard penalty.
For Bear River, their second penalty. The Grizzlies with 1.
Grizzlies needed that one.
Yeah. The defense.
Get that a little bit further away from the goal line here this early in the game.
Their defense trying to regroup a little. Under 4 minutes to play in the first. Bear River knocking at the door on the 17-yard line. No score. Here's the pitch from Canfield. Gives it up to Marsh. Marsh hauled down. He gets down to about the 12, so he's back to the original line of scrimmage and pick up a 5.
Brought down by 55, Hayden McIntyre. 3rd down and 2 for the Gunners.
Well, much like Air Force last week, the Aggies played, there's a lot of misdirection in this offense.
Well, then maybe there'll be 3 or 4 terrible calls and bad calls from the replay booth. Third and 2. Canfield's going to keep it. He's going to be caught in the backfield and lose yardage. Grizzly D doing their job that time. It'll be 4th and 4 after a loss of 2.
Grizzlies really stacked the box that time. It looked like they had about six men up on the line of scrimmage.
4th and 5. You see Canfield had nowhere to go. First man in there looked like big Kyle Truex, 6'3" sophomore. The kick is blocked.
And the
ball's still free. And the Grizzly defense does their job. They keep the points off the board as Bear River had it down on a 2nd down and 2 down at the 12-yard line, and instead they end up with a blocked field goal And the Grizzly offense may get some life breathed into him now as they'll get the ball at the 30.
Well, that's a lot better field position for the Grizzlies this go around.
Now if they can keep it going, here's a look. We had a player coming in from the side, but I think it was somebody up the middle that got their hand on it. Canfield had it for a second, got away from him. Somebody put a little grease on that pigskin.
Yeah, that pigskin has got some grease on it. Bear River did recover it, but back at the 30.
Well, the Grizzlies run the ball. And that's Owen Godfrey.
Ball carrier. No gain on the play. Second down and 10.
Just a little dude. Is that 22? That looks like 22 from here.
Yeah.
He's 5'6". No gain. And he's still in the backfield. It's the tailback. They're going to hand it to him on the draw. He's going to put both hands around it and gain a yard. Well, I guess Robbie Ballum needs to rest sometime, right?
Yeah.
3rd and 9 for Logan.
Grizzlies need to get a little bit more push on that offensive line. If they're just picking up a yard in two attempts here, that's not going to get them down the field.
That doesn't cut it by any metric, does it? 2 minutes to play in the first period. We're scoreless in Logan. And it's 3rd and 9. Parkinson unloads, has a man. It's the little guy out of the backfield, and he picks up a first down. That's Corbett.
Complete at the 41-yard line.
Landon Corbett.
Nice concentration on the part of Corbett, and Johnny Parkinson delivered that ball right on target. See if this can give the Grizzlies a little confidence here.
Parkinson, 894 yards coming into this game tonight. He's over 900 on his first 2 passes. Parkinson tries the little pop pass to Caden Jones. And it's incomplete, just about picked off. They were just trying a little pop pass to the tight end, but the linebacker was sitting there waiting for it.
Yeah. The fake into the line didn't fool the linebacker. He kind of backed off there and was right in great position. Otherwise, Jones might have had quite a bit of running room if that could have been just a little higher.
Well, Jones kind of pulled on the linebacker's helmet at the last second, or else he's probably picking that one off. 2nd and 10. Parkinson has no one to throw it to. Trying to get outside the tackle box. I don't know if he got that across the line of scrimmage. I think he did get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Parkinson
just incomplete.
3rd down and 10.
They were trying that little play where the quarterback takes off running around the end. The running back kind of bellies out with him, and then he throws it forward to the running back, but Bear River's defense had it covered.
Yeah, and Parkinson, there was a lot of pursuit following him to pull that play off.
Bear River winning the war up front so far on this drive. Parkinson on 3rd and 10. Can't handle the snap cleanly. Trying to get out of trouble now. He just go down, son. Just tuck it in and go down, son.
Bad snap. Johnny Parkinson sacked in the backfield at the 25-yard line.
He just didn't catch it.
No.
He just didn't catch the snap.
Might have been a little low, but the quarterback has to get those.
Let's see. It was a little low, but not only did he not catch it, when he stepped back, it was right behind his foot. He accidentally kicked it back backwards.
Well, nothing else to do but just tuck that one and take your loss.
So Logan, same as before, had something going, and then a couple of miscues back him up. And this is a pretty good punt. It turns over and a fair catch called for back at the 37-yard line, and Bear River takes over there. The Logan defense held the last time they were on the field with a short field behind them. This time a lot more real estate to defend for the Grizzlies. 38 seconds to play in the first quarter. No score in Logan.
Yeah.
Defensive battle.
Defensive battle so far. And Logan might have picked up just a few extra yards on that exchange.
23 better than last time.
Yeah.
Here's Canfield again, under center. Canfield, 31 yards on 5 carries. Going with that jumbo look. They're sending the tight end out. Instead, they give it to the fullback, Kaneko. Kaneko breaking tackles inside the 30, inside the 20, running hard down near the 10-yard line. They just couldn't bring him down.
Run by number 36, that's Gage Kaneko. Big gain on the play, 1st and 10, Bear River.
It's a nice run.
51 yards worth of nice. I mean, look at how many Grizzlies get their paws on it. He's outrunning the camera.
Yeah, Grizzlies had their claws all over him, but couldn't pull him down.
20 seconds to play in the first quarter. First down at the 12-yard line for Bear River. Going to give it to Kaneko again. This time he's snowed under for a gain of about a yard.
For no gain. 2nd down and 10.
That'll be the last play of the first period. A defensive struggle here at Crimson Field. Logan 0, Bear River 0. You're watching the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel.
I'd like to direct your attention to the field, where we would like to welcome co-founders Jeremy and Playgrounds is a functional.
People used to ask, where's the beef? And Wendy's always had the answer. But now,
where's the beef?
Means something different, because some use beef frozen from as far away as Australia.
What's wrong with Australia?
But if you ask Wendy's, the juiciest hamburgers are made with beef raised
right here
to get here so fast it never needs to be frozen, unlike some other guys. Funny that beef from close by makes Dave's single and double so deliciously different. Score one for the guys without cool accents.
Back at Crimson Field, Eric Olson along with Steve Baugh, the 83rd meeting of the Grizzlies of Logan and the Bears of Bear River. No score after 1 quarter, but Bear River knocking at the door. They got to the 12-yard line on their last possession. The Grizzlies were able to hold them and then block a field goal. Let's see what the Grizzly defense can do now. The 50-plus yard run by Gage Kaneko on the first play on this drive has set up the Bears. 2nd down and 9. Canfield looking to throw the slant. Olson's there. He catches it on the rebound.
Oh.
Touchdown, Bear River.
Touchdown, Bear River.
12 yards.
Oh, just about an interception by Jace Perry.
Just a bad bounce for
Yeah,
Perry.
it bounced the right way.
Bounced right
for Bear River.
Right back into his hands, didn't it? Point after attempt is up and good.
Oh,
knuckleball. 11:55 to play in the half. The Bears strike first. 7-0 Bear River.
In Utah, nothing is greater than our liberty. And going is always greater than stopping. So when we look for an emergency room, we don't just want one we can trust. We want one we can trust to respect our time. That's why Mountain Star ERs offer board-certified emergency specialists and short wait times. Mountain Star. Together, we're greater.
Bear River breaks the scoreless tie with a 12-yard touchdown pass. Canfield to Sorensen, number 6. We thought it was 8, Olson, but it was number 6, Gunnar Sorensen. With that touchdown and the extra point, Bear River on top 7-0. This one caught right at the goal line. The Grizzlies with a chance at a big return.
He's got a lane. There he goes.
A lane and a half. I don't know if anybody's going to catch him. This is going to be 99 yards. Jace Perry.
No flags.
From the goal line to the house.
Would you say that's making up for that touchdown was just bounced off of him?
I'd
say so.
I would say that's an answer.
Yeah,
yes, that's definitely an answer.
Great run back. He got a great lane though.
Now he caught that right at the 1 yard line, right at the goal line almost. That may be the longest play of scrimmage yet, right at the goal line. That's going to be, I think, the longest play from scrimmage in high school football this year. There's no way you could get one any longer.
No, unless you go a half yard.
That's right. And you can see, I mean, he just outruns everybody. Jace Perry, the 6-foot junior. The PAT is good. Perry into the end zone. And we tie everything up at 7. Again, how is that for an answer?
Oh, it's terrific.
Breathes new life into a Grizzly team. I mean, you got a team that's 1-5 coming in. They've done all right tonight, but then Bear River gets a couple of plays, and the psyche of these young men is so
it's fragile
on the edge, right? And now something like that takes some momentum and hopefully puts it right back on your side.
Yeah, that breathes some life into these Grizzlies. They were a little bit of Grizzlies for a few weeks here.
And if you're Bear River, you're a special teams coach, and you're saying to all you guys, come here. Come here. We need to talk.
All right, fans, get your program.
So now Bear River will get a chance at a return. We just witnessed the longest play in high school football this year in the state of Utah. At least one of them. I know the longest run is 95 yards, a Pineview kid. The longest pass was 90-something yards, but that one's 99. I mean, his foot was on the goal line.
Yeah.
That was 99 and a half. That was 99 and 35 inches.
Well, now it's Logan's turn to kick off and see if they can stop this run back.
No scoring in the first quarter, and now in the first 19 seconds of the second quarter, we've had 2 touchdowns. This kick's going to go all the way to the end zone, so no chance at a return. So Bear River will start at their own 20-yard line, and the Grizzly defense will come out there with a chance to help get some field position for their offense. The Bears have had all the field position so far in this game.
That's right. Are Bears bigger than Grizzlies?
Well, I don't know. It depends. Is it a polar bear?
Well, I don't know.
Is it a Kodiak bear? Is it a Care Bear?
Well, this bear team is probably a pretty vicious bear.
Yeah, they look pretty vicious. They're probably not Care Bears. Here's the inside give and a big hole right up the middle. Bear River looking to get it back. It's Kaneko across the 50. Falls down as the turf monster makes the tackle at the 45, or else he may have gone. 47 yards, and Kaneko is over 100. And Logan a little bit lucky that he trips up here. You can see he tries to make a move right here. You're going to go inside. Oh, never mind.
That play was kind of a crossbuck.
Exactly.
You don't see that too often, but almost like an inside reverse, and it was wide open.
Inside give, coming back the other way. Canfield's going to throw. He's got a man out there. Who else?
Kaneko.
Kaneko hauled down, could be a horse collar. No flag. He picks up 14 yards, though, and another first down.
12-yard gain, first down for the Bears.
Let's say 13 yards where they spotted. Kaneko, one-man wrecking crew. Bear River back in business inside the 20-yard line. Here's that give right up the middle again. To Kaneko again.
Gain of 5 on the play.
5 yards for him. He's got 108 yards on 5 carries, Steve.
Oh, well, he's picked up the slack a big deal, a great deal for Bear River. Bear River was struggling a little bit, losing Payne. It was the big 240-pound back.
He's got 2 of those carries, one for 51, one for 47. Canfield's going to keep it. Canfield to the end zone. Touchdown, Bear River.
That's a touchdown by Kagan.
A lot of broken tackles by Bear River. They're making guys miss and tearing out our Grizzly tackle attempts. And Canfield's in from the 14-yard line, and the Grizzlies find themselves in the hole again. Take a look. I mean, a couple guys had a chance.
Yeah, about 3 guys tackled the back that he faked it to. Canfield made a nice run.
45 yards on 6 carries. Oh. And the PAT is no good. The Grizzlies trail Bear River 13-7. 10-14 to play in the first half.
The more you learn about your insurance, the more gaps you may find. Like how you think you have coverage for this when you only have coverage for this.
That's not homework.
Talk to farmers and see what gaps could be hiding in your coverage.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Give us a call at 752-9493. You'll be glad you did.
Beautiful night here in Logan on the last day of September, and an exciting second quarter. No scoring in the first period at all, and then in the first 1 minute and 46 seconds of this second period, we've had 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, it's been a great last 2 minutes. Well, let's see if Perry can, or someone else can run this one back.
Well, they're going to kick it to him. His lane was this way last time. They do a better job of filling up the lanes this time. He still returns it out to the 22.
First and 10 Grizzlies.
So if you like defense, the first quarter was for you. If you've liked offense and special teams, this one so far, this second quarter is for you. I don't know what we're going to have for you at halftime and in the second half, but if you don't like what you're seeing so far, stick around because this one's got a little bit of everything.
Well, that's right. We even had the Bear just walk right past us here a minute ago.
If you don't like what you've seen in this one tonight, then I can't help you. You don't like football. Parkinson has to go low again, get that one off his shoe tops. Corbett goes low to try to haul that one in. It's incomplete. Parkinson throwing it down and away, and Corbett couldn't get all the way down there. 2 of 7 is Parkinson, and he's been under a lot of duress.
A lot of pressure.
A couple of sacks for the Bear River defense. Parkinson looking at a tight front. Now they widen out. Looks to the little flanker screen, but there's 3 defenders over there and only 1 blocker, and that's never going to work. Say no gain, but I think that's generous. I think they're going to end up giving him a
little bit of a loss.
A loss of a yard. So you're looking out there, you're looking to have maybe 2 guys out there, right? As you have it, you see the score and the time. You have a receiver out there going to block, and then you have the other man is who the receiver that's catching the ball. It's his responsibility to get away, but there were extra defenders out there in a hurry. 0 for 3 on 3rd downs for Logan. Parkinson's got time, unloads, has a man wide open, and it's just over the outstretched arms of his intended receiver, and he was wide open.
Yeah, he could have.
That was Charlie Jensen.
Charlie could have walked into the end zone with that one.
Oh, and Parkinson's going to want that one back, isn't he? He had time. His line did the job. Nice looking ball. And he missed Jensen by about a yard.
Well, looks like they're going to have to punt here.
3 and out for the Grizz.
Bear Rivers.
They're short of players. Perry? Yeah, now they're getting there. He gets to sprint all the way out there. Now he gets to sprint all the way downfield.
Pretty good kick, high and driving back the receiver. He has to fall down to catch it back at the 35-yard line. A nice kick. Fielded out there at the 35 by Jacob Olsen.
Punt by the Grizzlies down 35
That'd be a rugby-style punt?
It'd be a good punt as well.
Oh, yeah.
I qualify that as good, whether it's rugby or whatever.
Running punt.
45-yard kick.
I wonder if he has some soccer experience.
Now let's see if the Grizzlies can slow down the Bear River rushing attack. Bear River's got almost 175 yards on the ground. Canfield's going to throw.
It's
tipped up.
Ooh.
And falls incomplete.
Pass broken up by the Grizzlies.
That's the first incompletion for Canfield tonight. 9:03 to play in the half. Bear River leads 13-7. Take a look, see if we can see who tipped it.
It's got to be one of the linemen.
Well, it was a linebacker.
Linebacker?
Yeah, he was peeling off back into coverage and just reached out and got his hand on it.
Yeah. Well, or his paw.
Or a paw, yes.
Yeah.
This is a bear fight tonight, right? Bears
That's
and Grizzlies.
right.
It's got to be a paw. Got to keep with the theme here. Here's that little crossbuck that you were talking about before, and this time the Grizzly defense got good push. And it's going to bring up third down and long after a loss of 3.
Third down and long for the Bears.
Well, this is a big down for the Grizzlies. See if they can stop giving up the big plays.
Timeout, Bear River. 8.5 to play here in the first half. Logan trailing by 6. Bear River getting set for a third down and 13. Now I know that Tooele was on top of Ben Lomond early, 7-0. We expect Tooele to come out on top in that one. Boy, they did pretty good against Ridgeline. Ridgeline had him, though.
Oh.
Ridgeline had him where they wanted him, but Tooele just kept on coming at him and eventually, took the lead with less than a minute to play. Ridgeline had a chance.
Ridgeline's got a big game tonight here against Stansbury, up just a little way south from here.
Yep, Stansbury leads that one 3-0. Tooele's up on Ben Lomond now 20-7. No score of that Park City Judge game, and no score from the Mount Crest Roy game yet. Skyview has a rare night off. Third and 13, Canfield straight back, looking downfield, has a man, and he's running free. He had 3 Grizzlies trailing him, they'll never catch him.
Number 6.
That's Gunnar Sorensen.
It's a great football name.
68 yards. The big play is killing the Grizzlies. They're getting stops, they're getting plays, and then it's the big play. I mean, look at these big plays.
And 3 Grizzlies around him, but Gunnar is just outrunning everyone.
He's got 80 yards on 2 catches, 2 touchdowns, 97 yards on 4 of 5 passing for Canfield. The PAT is good, and it's 20-7. Bear River opens a 2-score lead.
Becoming established doesn't happen overnight. It isn't awarded by one single act. Being established comes from a lifetime of holding on to what is most important, even when it is most difficult. Being established doesn't mean doing what's always been done. It means doing what's right. Lewiston State Bank, established in 1905, established for your future.
8:20 to play in the half, 20-7. Bear River on top of Logan. Look at the big plays here, Steve. They've got a run of 51 yards, a run of 47 yards, a couple of runs of 17 and 14 yards, and a 13-yard run, and a 68-yard pass.
Yeah, a lot of college teams refer to those as explosives, and that's exactly what they. There he starts on the 1 again.
Yeah, and that's
Let's
the
see if he
explosive
can
play
go.
that the Grizzlies have had is a 99-yard kick return
25-yard line, 1st and 10, Grizzlies.
by the same man that just returned it, Jace Perry. But if you look at the explosives for Logan, there are none. There's an 11-yard pass and a 10-yard pass. Everything else has been 5 yards or less.
Well, unless the Grizzlies can give Parkinson a little bit more time, or the running game can pick up, it looks to the last couple of series, Bear River's had about eight people. This time, about 9 in the box up there, or close to the line of scrimmage.
Parkinson throwing the screen, making a man miss. The receiver across the 30-yard line. A good call right there is Bear River. Pinning their ears back and coming after Parkinson. I think that was DeBallum. I can't see the number from this far away. I'm going to have to start using binoculars. There's dark numbers on the dark jerseys.
Parkinson read that. Yes, it's
No,
Ballum.
that's not Ballum. That's 22.
Isn't it? 22. Corbett?
Godfrey.
Godfrey.
Corbett's 10.
Okay.
So pickup of 7. There's Godfrey again. Right up the middle. He's got himself another 7 yards.
Quick hitter.
That's another Grizzly 1st down.
Godfrey's been out there quite a bit the last couple of series. Looking for Ballum. I don't know if they're giving him a rest because he plays so much. But Ballum's not in there now. It's Hernandez in the backfield. And a timeout called by Logan.
Timeout Grizzlies. The Grizzlies would like to thank the following silver sponsors: State Farm Insurance, Caleb Coons.
Grizzlies with a few injuries coming into this one. Some of the underclassmen. Dodd is a guy that they really miss along the defensive line.
Well, and number 13, Thornley, who's just a freshman, has played real well in the last couple of games.
Yeah.
He's got quite a pedigree of Logan players that have had that last name, Thornley.
Yeah, we've seen Godfrey quite a bit out there. Now it's Hernandez, and we haven't seen Ballum offensively for a couple series. Again, I'm looking for him down the sideline. I see him standing down there with his helmet on behind the coaches. They're probably just giving him a little bit of a rest as he plays so much. 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies, trailing 20-7. Parkinson finds his man, spinning around and forward to the 46-yard line. An 8-yard gain.
That little fake into the line and then a quick pass.
Audacious play by the Grizzlies
is keeping Bear River a little bit more honest. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few more draw plays, and
2nd down and 3.
if they can do a few screens to keep them honest.
Logan,
they've got a lot of people up in the box.
Logan offense moving the ball a little bit now. Here's the give to Hernandez. Hernandez needs 3 for the 1st down. He's got 4.
And that's another Grizzly 1st down.
Godfrey back into the game.
1st and 10 Grizzlies from their own.
Grizzlies are minus 4 yards rushing. 35 yards passing. I'm going to have to check my math here. Like 46. So I missed one somewhere. Is that Godfrey looking for an opening? It's hard to find that guy if you're trying to tackle him. It's just a little water bug, 2 yards for Godfrey.
Robbie Ballum freaking and fracking his way up for a 2-yard gain. 2nd down and 8 for the Grizzlies.
2nd down and 8. Parkinson waits, throws at the feet of his intended receiver. It'll be 3rd and 8. 5.5 to play here in this first half. 0 for 4 on 3rd downs for the Grizzlies. Parkinson is 5 of 11.
Well, he kept that ball down where no defender could get to it. And the only problem is receiver couldn't get to that one either. Big down here for the Grizzlies.
Bear River half of the field. They need to get some offensive success. They're bringing the house. The high throw, and the defender gets there just as the ball does. And Jones can't come up with it. It's 4th and 8.
A little too high, incomplete.
Parkinson didn't have much time as Bear River brought pressure.
Well, receiver had that ball in his hands and then got popped pretty good.
Yeah, if he gets one more step before the defender gets there, he probably hauls it in, but he didn't get one more step.
No.
He got walloped instead. So the Grizz ought to be able to pin Bear River back deep.
Oh, they're going to fake it.
Oh, my goodness. They're going to fake on 4th and 8, and they're going to lose a yard.
Fake punt results in loss of
That was
yardage.
Ballum.
1st and 10 for the Bears.
He ran it to the short side of the field.
Didn't
and
fool
couldn't
him.
get there. No, he didn't. So instead of backing the Bears up with 5:22 to play in the first half, Bear River will have it at midfield, leading 20-7. Logan pulling out all the stops, knowing that this game is huge for them if they want to have any chance at playoffs.
5 minutes, 22 seconds left in the half now.
Canfield, looking, he's got a man on a wheel route, he's going to keep it. Canfield wrapped up and tackled. Good open field tackle out there.
After a short gain by number 16.
See who that was. That's Blake Patterson. That was a good tackle
That was
by Patterson.
linebacker, nice tackle.
After all of the missed tackles we've seen tonight, that one was solid.
That's the way you draw it up.
Canfield's going to keep. He's going to pitch back to Marsh. Marsh is going to be caught behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of a yard.
Well, Logan looks a little bit more fired up this series.
No gain. 3rd down.
They say no gain. They're going to end up spotting him right back up to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 8 coming up now for Bear River. Bear River 1 of 3 on 3rd downs. Approaching the 4-minute mark of this first half. Bear River leading by 13.
Early in the season, the Grizzlies were getting quite a few turnovers. They could use one about right here.
Well, you said it. Canfield looking across the middle. Nobody's home. Slips out of trouble just like he's done the entire half. He's got the first down and more. Canfield down to the 36-yard line.
Canfield with the keeper brought down by number 1. That's Chris Hernandez.
12 yards on 3rd and 8.
First down, Bear River.
I don't know if that was ever going to be a pass.
You know, it
might have been designed.
almost a designed run.
He got back there and held the ball like he's going to throw. Look, I'm going to throw a trick. And just waited.
Well, and they had him. Missed tackles again.
When you talk to rushers, you talk about gap integrity. Don't just rush pell-mell. Try to kind of a controlled rush. Depends on how they want to run that. There's that dive again. Marsh picking up 10 and a first down.
Drake Marsh. Big gain play.
Yeah, Bear River's gashing through.
They've got 195 yards rushing. Bear River has 195 yards rushing. There's 3:23 to play in the first half. It's 97 yards through the air. And 4 completions. One of those was for 68 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, enough to mix it up.
Yep. Now they're going to go
There's
up
a
top.
fade.
Back shoulder pass is caught And he gets away from a tackle attempt for a touchdown. Jake Scott from 26 yards, another missed tackle by the Grizzlies.
Just one step drop through to the off shoulder, and the defender was right there. Just didn't get turned around in time.
That's Bracken Stokes. There's two 83s on their roster. Stokes is the senior wide receiver. Scott is a freshman.
Are they trying to fool us?
They are. The PAT is good, and it's 27-7 with 3:03 to play in the first half. Bear River in control.
Over the period of time, my hearing became worse and worse.
Over the course of the years, I developed a hearing loss, and I would not be able to hear my employees talk to me sometimes.
For Paul Danes and Cache Valley's integrity, his character, his background, his equipment, I would recommend him to anyone for a hearing aid specialist.
Well, the big play continuing to haunt the Grizzlies. There's another one of those explosives, a 26-yard touchdown from Canfield to Stokes.
Well, and the big plays for Logan has been that kickoff return, 99 yards. That's about all there's been is big plays.
All the scores have been on big plays, right? This one's fielded about the 10-yard line by Corbett. He'll get up to the 24. The Grizzlies have got to have something here from their offense before the half. They will get the ball to start the second half. If they can move the ball down and put some points on the board and get it back in the second half, we'll be looking at, as they say, a whole different ball game.
Well, and only just under 3 minutes to matriculate that ball down the field.
Matriculate down the gridiron?
Yes.
The boys in crimson and gold will matriculate that pigskin down the gridiron.
Crimson and gold and a trim of black.
Lots of black tonight. On the 24-yard line, Corbett goes in motion. They're going to swing it out to Corbett, trying to get him on the move. Picks up, about 3 yards.
Corbett for a short gain, second down and 8 for the Grizzlies.
Corbett, 2 catches, 13 yards. Once again, Bear River showing pretty good speed. Get after that one. They're looking at a hitch and go pattern or an out and go pattern, and Parkinson didn't have enough time. He pumped, and he didn't have enough time to throw the go. He's sacked for the 3rd time tonight. A loss of 6.
Yeah, he had Jensen out there, just not enough time. .155.
Clock's a running. 3rd down and long. Parkinson looking for his man, leaves it a little short. And flags coming in. Bear River thinks it's offensive pass interference. There was a lot of hand fighting going on out there. See if Bear River held up the Logan receiver or vice versa. Flag came in a little late.
Offensive pass interference is one call you don't see too often.
I don't know how it could have been on the offense. Of course, you can't see it toward the end of that play. He was 2 yards away from him, but I think that's what they're going to call.
Logan's backing up. So.
Well, that's a penalty and I believe a loss of down. Pass interference on the Grizzlies. That's declined. Well, must not be a loss of down or they would have taken it. So the Grizzlies once again will have to punt from inside their own 25-yard line.
For
Bear River. They're going to get the ball back with a 20-point lead and over a minute and a half on the clock. And they haven't needed much time to score. All 27 Grizzly points have come in this second quarter. Excuse me, Bear River points have come into this second quarter. All the points in the game have come in this second quarter. It's 27-7. High kick, and they don't call for a fair catch. And no return. That one's going to be back at the 47-yard line. And with 1:37 to play in the half, Bear River will get another crack at it. And that's plenty of time with the way they've been ripping off yardage.
Yeah, they don't need many timeouts. Of course, they've got one. They've got one left.
Tooele leads Ben Lomond 34-7 in the second quarter. Park City leads Judge in region play, and starting the second quarter, Stansbury still leading Ridgeline 3-0.
Is that a baseball score? Or
Roy leads Mountain Crest 16-0 at halftime. There's that give straight up the gut. In fact, it's not even the give. Canfield kept it.
Gain of 4 on the play. Second down and 6 for the Bears.
4 yards for Canfield. He's got 64 on 9 carries. Clock runs. Bear River not really in any hurry. Approaching a minute to play in the first half. Canfield back in the pistol. He's going to throw it out there to his receiver Stokes. And Stokes
tried to split the defense there a little bit on that run.
It's 5 yards short of the first down.
Now they're hurrying up a little bit with 40 seconds left.
Third down and short for the Bears.
It's third and less than a yard for Bear River. Canfield's going to give this one off. And Kaneko has plenty of yards for that first down. Picked up almost 10. He picked up 9.
First down there.
Well, they had to set the chains, so that stopped the clock for a second.
Canfield going to keep. He was going to pitch. Decided to keep it at the last second. And the Grizzlies take him down. Timeout, Bear River. It'll be second down after the timeout. 21 seconds to play. Canfield only gained about a yard.
Well, just the way their kicker's been kicking, had one blocked. I think they've got to get at least 15 or 20 more yards to.
Yeah, most high school kickers. Most high school kickers, reasonable range. You're looking between about 20 and 35 yards, maybe. Mm-hmm. If they were to snap it from here, it'd be about a 50-yarder.
Yeah. Well, and to be safe, about like an extra point.
Yeah. Yep. It's been a tough one tonight for the Grizzlies. I mean, just like a lot of their season, they played them even through the first quarter. Bear River scored first. Logan returned the kickoff for a big kick return, but since then, Bear River scored every time they've touched the ball, and it's been on big plays. Everything has to work just right on both sides of the ball to be successful, and when one team runs it a little better than the other team, then that's the side that's successful. Canfield looking to throw. Now he's going to pull it down and run. Again, wondering if that's a design run. He scored on it earlier. He's going to score on it again. Everybody on the defense looked like got a hand on him. They couldn't get him down. 32 yards and a touchdown for Canfield.
Yeah, there were, again, a lot of missed tackles. Just a little design draw, it looks like.
Yeah, that wasn't a pass. That was a run all the way.
2, 3. 4, 5.
Extra point attempt is no good.
The PAT no good for Bear River. 12 seconds. Let's stay right here with 12 seconds left in the half. 33-7. Bear River pouring it on here. Once again, those explosive plays. So if we look at plays of what should we say, 15 yards or more on the night. Kaneko had a 51-yard run and a 47-yard run. Canfield had runs of 17 and 32. You got a couple runs in there of 13, 14, and another 14, and then pass plays of 68 and 26 yards. You're looking at over 200 yards rushing in the first half and 128 yards passing. 3 touchdowns in the air and 2 on the ground, and everything's clicking for Bear River.
Yeah, everything they try.
There's another look at it.
Yeah, I had about 6 missed tackles that I counted.
Well, coaches will watch that, and we've seen a lot of tackles tonight where guys are reaching and they're leaving their feet, put their head down, leaving their feet a little bit.
You do that when you're a young team, like a lot of sophomores they've got.
Yeah,
of course.
That's one of the hardest things to coach out of young players is the whole, hey, you can't tackle what you can't see. Keep your head up, break down. And what happens is when you guys start getting tired, that starts getting in. If you're tired or you're not focused, that's when you see that. And you drill, and so I guarantee you, the Logan coaching staff is drilling it.
Oh, sure.
Because that's what all coaches drill, but they're not executing it well tonight with all sorts of missed tackles. Bear River's running hard. I mean, you're not going to arm tackle these guys.
Well, and as coach told us in the pregame, he's not going to make any excuses for their youth and inexperience here, because they have had 6 varsity games now.
Yeah, this is 7. Looks like Perry back at the 5-yard line gets out of one tackle and then gets mauled at about the 21-yard line, out to the 22 with 5 seconds on the clock. See if the Grizz try some trickeration or they just get into the locker room. It got away from him in a hurry here in this second quarter. We're tied at 7. Not even a minute into the second quarter, and just over a minute into the second quarter. And now it's 33-7. Parkinson's going to hand it off. Spinning out of a tackle. Breaking a couple of tackles of his own is Ballum. He's going to pick up 7 yards, and that's going to be the end of the first half. Bear River clicking on all cylinders as they lead Logan 33-7. You're watching the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel.
And that's why I don't like gyms.
Well, Megan, we're not a gym. We're Planet Fitness.
No gym intimidation, no lunks, clean and spacious. Just $10 a month. We're not a gym. We're Planet Fitness.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Logan High Highlows.
Hi, I'm Olivia. I play volleyball for Logan High. Thanks, Wendy's. Go Grizz.
Hi, I'm Sharon. I play volleyball for Logan High. Thanks, Wendy's, and go Grizz.
Serious runners know that running is more than just clocking miles. They know that all shoes are not created equal. They know that a shoe should enable your foot rather than constrict it. They know that having the right equipment is essential. They know that landing softly is not just for aircraft. They know that zero-drop technology makes all the difference. And most importantly, runners know that at any moment, a run can go from ordinary to extraordinary. Introducing Ultra, the shoe that's charging straight through the running world. The only question is, where are you going to run today?
The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness, changing lives with fitness innovation. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Mountain Star Cache Valley Hospital. Together, we're greater. Lewiston State Bank. Strong and vibrant for over a century. Cache Valley Electric. A tradition of excellence since 1915. New Smile Dental. Experience dental care. Camp Chef. The way to cook outdoors. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you've been missing. LSS Insurance, Bob Larson. Personalized insurance coverage for your family and business. The Book Table, your family store for books, music, toys, art, and much more. Planet Fitness of Logan. No gym intimidation and only $10 a month. Aspen Dental. Get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. The Logo Shop. We logo stuff. All kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's television station for over 25 years.
People used to ask,
where's the beef?
And Wendy's always had the answer. But now,
where's the beef?
Means something different because some use beef frozen from as far away as Australia.
What's wrong with Australia?
But if you ask Wendy's, the juiciest hamburgers are made with beef raised
right here
to get here so fast it never needs to be frozen, unlike some other guys. Funny that beef from close by makes Dave's single and double so deliciously different. Score one for the guys without cool accents.
Back at Crimson Field, Eric Olson along with Steve Baugh. It's halftime. We're winding down here at the half, 33-7. Bear River just exploded in that second quarter for 33 points. There's no points scored by either team in the first quarter, and then he had 3 touchdowns within, less than 2 minutes in that to start that second quarter. A touchdown by Bear River, a 99-yard kickoff return by Logan, and then Bear River answers with another touchdown. Since then, Bear River's answered with 4 more touchdowns, and Logan hasn't been able to respond. If you look at the numbers, the stats paint the same picture as the score does. The visiting Bear River Bears, 241 yards rushing in the first half.
Oh, that's
128 yards passing, 369 total yards for Bear River. For Logan, they had -2 yards rushing, and they had 38 yards passing for 36 total yards. So, they've had that 99-yard kickoff return. They've had far more special teams yardage, far more special teams yardage. Easy for me to say, right?
Yeah.
Then they've had offensive yardage. So it's been a tough end of the middle part to the end of the second quarter for the Logan Grizzlies. They get the ball to start the second half. And, that first possession of the second half is such a tone setter. If the Grizzlies want any chance of getting back into competing in this, they've got to do something with it right from the start.
They've got to shut it down on the defense. There's no question about that. Then offensively, it's no problem that four touchdowns won't cure.
Right. They just need to call their 4-touchdown play.
Yeah.
They need to call their 28-point play, and they'll be fine. Yeah, these are the kind of games that you got a young team. It's hard to keep them focused and keep them going with it. This season has been a hard learning experience for a Grizzly team that's just used to showing up and winning all the time.
Well, state champions a year ago.
Yeah. Tooele leads Ben Lomond by 40 points in the second quarter, and that one's a halftime now. 47-7. Tooele put all sorts of points on Ben Lomond in the first half. Park City leads Judge 7-0, and Stansbury's thumping Ridgeline 17-3.
Oh,
that one's a halftime.
That to me is a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah, you thought the Ridgeline would be able to, close down Stansbury a little bit, but they haven't been able to yet. Roy leads Mountain Crest 16-0 at halftime.
Well,
all right, set to kick off for the Bear River Bears is Cole Croney.
Shorter kick this time.
This one fielded about the 3-yard line. That's Corbett. Looking for the far sideline, gets up to the 20, and that's where the Grizzly offense will start, trailing 33-7. Ballum rushed for 9 yards on 3 carries in the first half. Parkinson is -25 because he got sacked 3 times. And Godfrey was 4 for 10. Hernandez, 1 rush for 4. Parkinson, 6 of 13 in the first half for 38 yards. The Grizzlies haven't turned the ball over, so there is that plus. They've taken care of the football, and they've gotten drives going, but then they've had penalties or taken a sack or something that's just stalled the drive. Here's Parkinson throwing the out.
Pass.
Nice little pitch and catch right there to Charlie Jensen.
Johnny Parkinson, team number 15, Charlie Jensen.
Another sophomore, really good receiver.
Gain of 5 on the play, second down and 5 for the
5 yards on first down.
Pitch and catch, about 2 6'2" sophomores that look like they've got a lot of future ahead.
Pretty big for a 15-year-old, isn't it?
Gonna have to take
Logan wants a timeout already.
Yeah.
We played 11 seconds of this second half, and the Grizzlies have to use a timeout.
Well, the referees, Logan didn't think they'd let him play with 12, so they had to get one off the field.
Those refs are funny like that. They won't. They never do. They can have all their refs out there. They can have 5 guys out there, but no, if you want 12.
No.
And don't even try to get 13. You can see we're only 11 seconds into this second half, and the Grizzlies have had to burn a timeout already. Ballum in the backfield. Godfrey played quite a bit in the backfield in that first half, trying to spell Ballum a little bit. There's that 3-man line for Bear River. Parkinson gets it off. And this may be a turnover. Let's see. It looked like he caught it and then dropped it.
Yeah.
And they're going to move the sticks and say it's a 10-yard completion.
He went down to those knees pretty early.
Grizzly first down.
Nice pass from Parkinson. A little bit of a low snap.
Yeah, he's been picking that up off of his. You see, watch right here, right at the end.
Yeah.
They both had it. If they both have it, then the ball goes to the offense. That was Donaldson. Parkinson flushed out of the pocket, trying to get the edge. Gets the edge, out of bounds, and he hits the deck. Way out of bounds. And I don't know if he was helped or if he just tripped up. No flag, and there was an official right there. Yeah. All that running for 2 yards.
2nd down and 8 for the Grizzlies.
Well, he covered a lot of yardage. Running for his life there.
Come to the press box.
2nd and 8. The Grizzlies with the first possession of the second half, trailing 33-7. 5-man rush. Parkinson throwing the out and a catch. Boy, that one was going the other way for 6, and somehow it got through, and Corbett hangs on for a 9-yard gain.
They're moving the sticks again.
Is it better to be lucky than good, or is it better to just have both of them going for it?
I think if you have both of them, yeah, Corbett pulled that right away from the defender.
I thought that was going the other way for a touchdown. And somehow it got through his hands, and Corbett with great concentration to come up with it and gain a first down. 9 yards on 2nd and 8. Parkinson has time again. This time he breaks the pocket, spins it at the 50-yard line, taken down at the 48.
About 7 or 8. So.
Let's see where they spot it. And they're going to take it back a yard, a gain of 6.
Yeah, Johnny Parkinson did that one all on his own.
Parkinson with his first 2 positive yardage runs of the night. He's got 5 carries for -17. Now, those reflect the 3 sacks that he took in the first half. Bear River got off the ball in a hurry. Parkinson tripped up and sacked. The guy that got off the ball in a hurry was the guy that made the sack. It was Josh Madsen.
That's Josh Madsen on the sack.
I would love to be able to look at that one again. I'm not so sure that he wasn't offsides, but I don't know if we have it. So, loss of 8.
Well, he must have got back into the Grizzly huddle. Knew where that play was going.
Time for Parkinson to change the snap count, because he was off that ball. He looked like he was offsides. He came off that ball so fast. He knew the snap count, and he guessed it. And he guessed right, and he got the sack from the nose guard position.
Oh, they look like they're lined up offsides now.
3rd and a lot for the Grizzlies. Going down the sideline, Parkinson trying to find his receiver. A lot of hand fighting out there, and no flags.
Pass intended for number 3, Eric Donaldson, incomplete.
So, another sack. 4th of the game for Bear River. Stalls another Logan drive. Had a good drive going on, and then Parkinson takes the 8-yard sack. The Grizzlies have to punt.
Yeah, there was an awful lot of hand fighting on that last one with Donaldson, trying to get clear for that long pass.
And the PI rule in high school is different than what a lot of people understand. The ball doesn't have to be catchable in high school for it to be pass interference. But the official decided both of them were given as good as they were getting, I'm sure, and just decided not to throw the flag. Olsen makes the catch out there at the 25-yard line. And the Bear River offense, which has been a juggernaut tonight, coming out looking to continue nodding their juggers.
Yeah, well, we'll see if Logan can do what they have to do, and that's to make some stops on the D.
Now, first you need to start tackling people.
Yeah.
Wrap up, hang on, break down, just the simple things, and one play at a time, right? Do your job on the first play, and then get lined up and do it again.
And again.
And again.
Well, they look good on that one.
A little inside give goes for about a yard as they give it to Marsh. Bear River's going to line up on the ball. It's a 2-yard gain for Marsh. Bear River's going to line up on the ball, change gears and hurry it up a little bit. Under 9 minutes to play in this third period. Again, on a little give to Kaneko. He picks up about 4. Third down. 121 yards on 7 carries for Kaneko. Big night. Big night for the senior running back.
Oh, there.
Bear River left early that time.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Big 71 over there for Bear River. Left a little bit early.
McCaden Cannon.
He's a big kid. Maybe he thinks he could leave anytime he wants.
That's right. I'm big enough that I can leave whenever I want, he says. 3 penalties, 20 yards for Bear River. Logan's been pretty clean on the penalties. Just a couple.
Now 3rd and 9 again. Big 3rd down. See if they can snuff this one out.
Watch out for the tight end. There he goes out of the backfield. Kaneko. Can he spin out of the tackle? Yes, and he's down the sideline. Still on his feet across the 50-yard line. He was caught short of the first down, and somehow he gets away from 2 Grizzlies and gets big yardage. 29 yards on 3rd and 10.
Well, little rollout to his right. Hit Kaneko coming out of the backfield. 1, 2, 3. Missed tackles. Or they would have had him for a 4th down.
Yep, there's Marsh across the 40-yard line, and a flag comes in late. Marsh with a 6-yard run. Let's see if it stands. There were only defenders around Marsh, and that's who they threw the flag at. Makes you wonder if it's on Logan for unnecessary roughness for swinging him over and down when they tackled him. If you do it like a wrestling move, that's what it's going to be. Unnecessary roughness. They say blow to the head, huh? 15 yards. We're just talking about how the Grizzlies were staying away from penalties, and there they get a 15-yarder. So add 15 onto that 6. Marsh has 35 yards on 8 carries. The Bear River offense is rolling again.
Oh, I wonder if they were set.
Converted on a big 3rd and 9. There's been a couple of plays where I've thought that, where they haven't been, where they've done that little stand up right before the snap, and I don't think they've been set a couple of times. But doesn't matter what I think. Gain of 3.
They're not set up for sound where you could make any suggestions to those officials. Not even on TV.
Nothing that I suggest will be of any use to anybody down there. That's why I'm up here. Yeah, they were set that time. I watched it after we talked about it. You only need to be set for a count, right? There's Kaneko picking up a couple of yards.
I'm surprised that Bear River, with a 33-7 lead, are sticking in their hurry-up offense. They are huddling now, but
put another score on the board. Now you've got a running clock.
Yeah.
And you can just run this thing down and head back to Garland and celebrate.
Now that looked like they had movement.
Canfield in trouble, has a man, but he throws wide of him. and out of bounds. For Canfield, he's 6 of 8 tonight for 157 yards.
Can't complain about his passing. That one
very efficient.
Was a little bit wide.
4 of 7 on third downs for Bear River, and that time they're unsuccessful. It looks like they're going to try about a 36-yard field goal. Canfield being chased out there by Christian Jensen.
Well, let's see if we can get a blocked field goal and run it all the way back.
Well, they blocked the field goal already tonight. You don't want to be offsides if you're the defense.
Ooh.
This kick is good. It had the distance and he had the range. 6:01 to play in the third, 36-7. Bear River extends their lead.
Logan High would like to thank you always so sponsors. Thompson Norfolk Bontics.
Explore what we have to do and what Utah has to offer and see and learn about the great state that you and I live in.
6:01 to play in the third, 36-7. Bear River. Logan's won the last 4 games versus Bear River, and they lead the overall series 51 to 28-3. But the 83rd meeting is going to go the Bears' way and not the Grizzlies.
Yeah,
the Bars. We've been watching the
short kick that time.
Watching these kickoffs because they've been exciting. The Grizzlies with a 99-yard kick return. This one gets up to the 25. Well, we've been looking at the high school scores. Washington leads Stanford 23-0 at halftime.
That's a surprise to me.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm surprised by that as well. 6 first-half sacks for the Huskies defense against Stanford in the first half. Stanford number 7, Washington number 10, and Toledo and BYU all tied up at 7 apiece early in the early going of that one.
That's down in Provo.
That is down in Provo. BYU in a must-win situation down there.
I wonder if they've got Hill quarterbacking.
I know. It feels to me like they ran into the same thing that Utah State ran into last year. You know,
with Chucky
coming back, and it's a tough decision those coaches have to make. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. That's why they pay him $1 squadrillion. Corbett gets the
reception
for about 4. He's got 4 catches for 26 yards, does Corbett. They're going to run the screen again, and this time the defense was waiting for it. Godfrey was smothered out there, and it's going to be 3rd down and 6, a long 6. Parkinson is 10 of 18 for 66 yards. Grizzlies are still at -2 yards rushing.
He's just had a difficult time getting into his rhythm with the rush that Bear River's been putting on him.
Approaching the 5-minute mark of this 3rd period. Bear River in control of this one. Good time this time for Parkinson, and pass goes through his receiver's hands and out of bounds. 4th down. 0 for 7 on 3rd down for Logan.
I don't know if that was catchable or not for
right on
Charlie
the
Jensen.
Sideline. Yeah, it was right on the sideline. What do you think? He thought it might have been too far out of bounds, even if he would have come up with
might
it,
have
he
been.
wouldn't have been able to get it bounced. So Logan's going to have to punt again. 5:11 to play in the 3rd. Bear River doing everything right in this ball game. This one's going to roll out of bounds.
Just looking forward a little bit, Bear River has 2 two really tough games left on their schedule.
Tooele and Stansbury?
Tooele and Stansbury, and then and Logan has 2 out of the last 3 that they play are home.
Okay.
So that might help them a little.
And who do they play?
Well, they play Ridgeline, which is a rivalry type game.
We'll have that one.
Oh, good.
We'll be doing that one.
And then I'll have to look and see who the other one is.
I thought you had every team's schedule committed to memory.
Well, just about.
You're going to have to work a little bit harder. There's that little give back to the inside, that cross buck that you talked about earlier. Instead of going for big yards this time, it only goes for 2.
Well, Logan's doing a better job sealing off that middle. Of course, against a misdirection type team like this, they've got to stop the dive. They've got to stop the quarterback keeper, or everything else is pretty hard to stop.
Yep. It all starts with that dive, doesn't it? Under 4.5 to play in the third. Here's the quick throw, and good tackle that time by the defensive back out there. He saw it coming, and he made the tackle. It was Anderson Ames. Riley Summers with the grab.
Summers is a good returning player for the Bears. The Grizzlies, I guess Grizzlies sniff them out. They sniff these plays.
Sure.
They sniffed that one out
They
pretty good.
sniffed that one right out. They found that food in that log, tore it open, and took it for their own. 3rd and 10 for Bear River. 4 of 7 on the night on 3rd down. Canfield running around looking for a man down the sidelines, and it's too long. But once again, well, they were inches away from a huge play on 3rd and long, weren't they?
They were. The receiver had the secondary beat.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was just inches off his hand.
Sometimes you get a defensive back. As a defensive back, if you start looking into the backfield, Perry Christensen used to call it turkey necking. You can't turkey neck into the backfield. Can't be peeking in the backfield. And you see that quarterback, if you're the defensive back, breaking out of that pocket, and he's run so much tonight. As a defensive back, sometimes you look at that run and your guy keeps running past you. And that's what nearly happened there.
You mentioned Perry Christensen.
Yeah.
Perry had 206 games that he coached at Logan.
Quite a few.
He won 114 of those.
Wow. That's a pretty good percentage.
Yeah, that's pretty close to 60%.
Well, they went right from him to Mike Favero, and talk about, about 30 plus years worth of just outstanding football.
Now, Favero, I even have that statistic. He had 209 games that he coached, the most of any coach in Logan's history. He won 149 of those.
Yeah, between the two of them, they won 8 state titles. Is that it?
Yeah. And Favero, over 70% of his games they won.
Swing pass to Ballum, and he fights his way for 11 yards and a 1st down.
Now that was a big play for Logan tonight. Looked nice.
That's their longest pass play of the night.
Seeing Ballum come out of the backfield like that.
Parkinson put it on him right where he had to catch it without breaking stride.
Yeah.
And then he made some guys miss, and right here he just
pulled it away.
Yeah. Parkinson, this one tipped up and incomplete. He's looking over the middle, a little too tall for his intended receiver. Parkinson 11 of 20 for 77 yards.
Is that Jones that he went to? 9?
Yeah, that's Jones.
Can't tell if Jones has got gloves on or if that's some type of a bandage. Oh, there he's jumped.
Yeah, they changed the snap count this time. That was the same play that guy at 51 got the tackle on, or the sack on earlier. The same type thing. He just anticipated snap count. He guessed right last time, and this time, nope. So Logan, the beneficiary of a penalty call. Against Bear River, it'll be 2nd and 5. Parkinson throwing the out. It's complete. First down for the Grizzlies. Gets it to Jones. 6 yards and a first down.
Their big senior receiver made a nice catch on that, and
that's his
made it tough to bring him down.
That's his first catch of the night. Now Logan in a hurry up. Parkinson, a lot of time. Now it's running out. He backs up and just throws this one out of bounds.
Johnny Parkinson, as cool as an air conditioner in the pocket under pressure, throws the ball out of bounds. 2nd down Grizzlies.
That cheerleader over there make a catch on that one?
I don't know.
I don't know if you count that as a reception.
If they catch it with their face, it's not counted as a catch.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope that didn't happen.
Have to use both hands, not your cheek.
Okay.
2nd and 10 now for the Grizzlies. See if Parkinson keeps changing up that snap count. Try to get Bear River offsides again because they're coming after him hard.
They look like they're lined up offsides.
Yeah, this defensive end sure looks like it, doesn't he? And they're right in front of us. They throw underneath to Parkinson.
To Donaldson.
Donaldson makes the grab and picks up 2.
Eric Donaldson for a short gain on the play. Couldn't make it out the rear window. It's 3rd down and 8.
Looks like if they could get Donaldson the ball with a little bit of space in front of him, that he could. He's a pretty fast receiver.
6'3", just a sophomore. Lots of sophomores playing for the Grizzlies. He's 70. Looks like he's offsides again. And we're straight down from him. But we are a long way away. There's Jones seeing this one go off of his hands and incomplete. 4th down. Under 2 minutes to play in the 3rd. Look at this. Parkinson tries to stick it in there.
Oh, it was
Jones,
right there.
Jones got his hands on it. Couldn't come up with it. 0 for 8 on 3rd down for the Grizzlies. And I would imagine you'd go for it here, down 36-7. And they are. 4th and 8. He looks offsides again. Well, that official's looking right at it. Parkinson hit as he threw, and he couldn't step into it, and he overthrows his receiver. A late blitz coming from Bear River, and the Bears defense gets off the field.
Well-designed play. Just here again, Johnny Parkinson just didn't have enough time to throw that, to step into it.
Even if he did, I don't know if he would have had enough yardage for the first down.
Well, they've moved the sticks around a little bit now, so would they have?
No, they wouldn't have been to the. They wouldn't have made it to the opposite 40. And they needed to get to the 41. He would have had to break a tackle. But
yeah.
Bear River leading 36-7. See if they start trying to just grind some time off the clock. No, they're gonna go for the throw.
He's got it.
And down goes Canfield, and oh, he is walloped.
Kagan Canfield brought down in the back.
That right there is a whole lot of frustration being taken out by some Grizzly defenders.
Looked like a dangerous type takedown. Well, let's see.
Number 38, Nick Shamo on the play.
Ooh,
ouch.
Yeah, that hurts. Shamo there.
Hope he didn't hurt his
for the
knee
tackle.
on that one.
8-yard loss.
Looked pretty awkward how he went down.
They're taking a long time at Bear River.
Canfield's still in there. No, he's not.
5 seconds on the play clock. And they get the snap off. Nope, Canfield's not in there. It's a new quarterback. Just about gets stripped of the ball, but comes up with it.
Number 12 they had in there. Not Canfield.
We got a new quarterback in the Bears, number 12, Bradley Brown.
Got 2 number 12s.
Oh.
We got a Brady Brown and a Keaton Riley. I would imagine it's Brady Brown, the sophomore.
That's what the PA man said, if we can go by that.
Well, just because you give a man a microphone doesn't mean he knows everything.
Yeah. Well, that's obvious. Yes.
Doesn't mean he knows anything.
And of course,
take it from a man that's been speaking into a microphone for 30 years.
Of course, that doesn't apply.
Oh, now we're getting debate jokes in our ears from back of the truck. Should have never said anything. Brown on 3rd down and long. Trying to get away, cannot do it.
Quarterback keeper, gain of 5 on the play.
Picks up 7, and that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Bear River puts 3 more points on the board, and they lead Logan 36-7 as we head to the 4th.
Hi, Cache Valley. This is Fernando over the Factory Pizzeria. We're running a special right now. We're giving out free nachos when you buy a large pizza with 3 toppings. Just mention this and you're gonna get a free nachos every time you come. The Factory Pizzeria is located in 119 South Main, below the Gias in the basement. Come see us as soon as you can. Thank you.
Going to the 4th quarter. Bear River leading Logan 36-7. Eric Olson along with Steve Baugh with you. If you're a Bear River fan, I'm sure you're enjoying this one. If you're a Logan fan, you just say, well, they'll grow and get better, right?
That's right.
Congratulations to the winner of the hoop contest.
Well, they've got to get the ball back.
Now, right out of the quarter, Logan needs a timeout. And it's 4th down, so Logan was back to receive a punt, and Bear River comes out like they're going to go for it. Mm-hmm. So Logan took a timeout to make sure they had everything all squared away.
Well, not a bad gamble on Bear River's part here. Up this far, 29 points.
Got nothing to lose, right? Except for a lead. Except for a 29-point lead in 12 minutes. Well, next week, a huge game next week. Roy at Skyview.
Oh, that is
a big one. Probably going to be for the region title.
Yeah. Fast Freddy and his team from Roy, Fernandez, has had a good. Oh, here he's passing.
They blow the play dead. Illegal procedure on Bear River. So Canfield got hauled down awkwardly, and he's out of the game. And I would think with a 36-7 lead,
he may not come back in.
He's probably done for the night, right? Even if he's okay. If you're the coach, you're looking at your quarterback getting twisted down like that and thinking to yourself, you know, maybe he should come sit over here by me. Tooele leads Ben Lomond 57-7.
Oh.
Park City leading Judge 7-0 at the half, and Stansbury going into the 4th quarter leads Ridgeline 20-10. Roy in the 4th quarter leads Mountain Crest 23-0.
Well, the region championship so far looks like it's going to have to go through Stansbury.
Yep.
Oh, did that hit?
Now that hit one of the Bear River players.
Doesn't give Logan a very good field position again.
No, that was a heck of a roll for the Bears. So the Grizzlies come back out, trailing big. Only 3 points scored in that 3rd period. saw that in the first half, right? No points in the first and lots of points in the second. If you're a Logan fan, you're hoping it's Logan that can score lots of points. And here's the little inside give. See who that was.
That
That's Ballum.
Robbie Ballum.
Yeah.
Picks up 4.
Gain of 5 on the play.
You see the clock keeps running. Logan trailing big by 29. Ballum 4 carries, 13 yards. Not a lot of running room.
Started up the middle and broke it outside to hit the 4 that he had, that he could get.
Parkinson on 2nd and 6, throwing the little in pattern, got a first down. 8 yards, 9 yards to Jensen.
Looked good. When he has time to throw, he's been on target.
Toledo and BYU still tied at 7. Late in the first quarter, BYU knocking at the door.
Well, Toledo is a game that BYU should beat. But
Toledo's 3-0.
But they've had a lot of success bowl-wise and stuff.
Toledo's 3-0, and BYU is the greatest 1-3 team ever. Oh, I'm sorry, wait. No, they're not.
Region scores.
It was
57. Ben Logan 7.
It was a penalty on Logan. Logan, boy, they don't like that call at all. The players out there, they think that one should have been on Bear River because Bear River came across, but they called Logan. Said that Logan was
lured them offsides.
Lured them offsides. There you go. Thank you.
Oh boy.
Logan moved, and that brought Bear River offsides. Parkinson throwing the out. Corbett with the catch. Boy, he turned, and that one was there. That's a good catch by Corbett.
Number 10, Landon Corbett.
8 yards, gets the penalty yard back.
And he didn't have very long before he was decleated on that.
Corbett's 5th grab of the night.
Nice catch.
34 yards on 5 catches. Parkinson goes over 100 yards passing.
Great timing play for Logan. See if they can get something going here.
2nd down and 7. Parkinson going up top, has a man running out there. He puts it right in the bread basket. Biggest play of the night for the Grizzlies.
Oh, that was right on target.
He was running like a bald man at a road game convention. Big game for the
46 yards.
Donaldson.
1st and 10.
Yes.
Well, they're down inside the 20 now. Isn't this about their biggest penetration?
They're deepest of the night. Yep.
Of the game.
5 catches, 77 yards for Donaldson. Parkinson dropped it right in there. Parkinson getting out of trouble. Looking for a man. He's got one. Down near the sticks.
Yeah.
Was that Corbett again? The little guy, yeah. Let's see where they spot it.
Well, it'll depend on where they do spot this.
19, he's going to pick up about 6 yards. Parkinson keeping his eyes
I thought he
downfield.
was a little closer to the 10, but that isn't how the men in stripes saw it.
Well, they're a lot closer to it than we are, right?
They are.
Parkinson turns around and hands it off. Gain of a yard for Ballum. He's trying to keep the defense honest. 3rd down and 4. The Grizzlies at the Bear River 13-yard line, trailing 36-7.
Well, when they're down this close, they're knocking on the door. They just need to get it in the end zone.
That's right. You're 4-down territory, aren't you?
There's the Bear again. Oh, nice pass.
Parkinson threads it in there to his receiver. I think that may be Donaldson. Let's see. No, that's
enough for another Grizzly 1st down.
That's Jones.
Well, he was fighting for every inch he could get. And he barely got enough for the first there.
160 yards now for Parkinson. $18 of 30. See if the Grizzlies can put it in the end zone. Parkinson's going to hand it off to Corliss. Corliss spun down at the 10. No gain.
Hand off to number 5. That's Chance Ukulele Corliss.
First carry of the night for Corliss.
Brought down at the line of scrimmage. Flags on the field.
We got flags all over the field. Let's see.
Well, looks like they're pointing to Logan. I don't know.
I didn't see what happened there, and I didn't see that flag come out. I'm watching Corliss. Personal foul on Logan on the offense.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Grizzlies.
So a personal foul is going to back him up 15. You know, I've noticed there's been a lot of yapping going on in this game. I don't know who's starting it, but I've seen a lot of yapping going on, and I just don't know that there's any need to run your mouth if you're down by 29.
Well, frustration might.
But that's it. But that's it. We're talking about teenage boys here.
And you don't think they were just exchanging pleasantries there?
Right.
Okay.
And I remember being that age and never ever losing my cool.
I'll bet.
Never ever doing anything stupid. That just gives Parkinson a time for a long pass for a touchdown.
Oh, beautiful.
26 yards and a touchdown. Nice grab out there by Jensen, and there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see if it's a hold or if it's a late hit on the quarterback.
What a great pass. And
it looks like Logan's coming back. That's an even better catch.
Oh. Jensen went up and high-pointed that one in the end zone.
Now it's a 29-point ball game. Make sure we call everything. Yeah, that was a nice play, but it looks like it's coming back. But they're talking about it. See if Logan did something. I don't know what they could be talking about unless Logan did something after the play. And it was a post-touchdown penalty, and whether they want to do it on the extra point or on the kickoff, that may be what they're talking about, because they're asking the Bear River bench some questions.
Well, yeah, we're just waiting for a signal from the officials here.
Touchdown's good.
Touchdown.
Touchdown is good.
It's a personal foul on Logan.
Foul after the play on the Grizzlies.
So they're going to do it on the
Penalty
kickoff.
will be enforced on the kickoff.
So was it Jensen with the catch or Donaldson?
It was Jensen.
Jensen, that's who I thought, 15 with a nice grab.
Well, and he even had to bounce it into the air and juggle it just a little bit to high point that one. It's a pretty catch. And a well-placed ball by Parkinson.
Parkinson, 19 of 31, 186 yards and a touchdown. 7:55 to play in the ball game. And we're waiting for something else. Now they're ready.
Okay. Left-footed kicker here. Put down.
PAT's good. 36-14. The Grizzlies get in the end zone offensively. 7:55 to play in the game. You're watching the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel.
PCs Unlimited is Cache Valley's first choice for all things computer. For over 20 years, our friendly and knowledgeable staff have been there to help you with on-site and in-store service, repair, diagnostics, networking, upgrades, system and data recovery, all of your computer needs. Our prices are low and our customer service is the best. Come see the professionals at PCs Unlimited, 610 North Main in Logan.
(36-14) with 7:55 to play in the ball game. The Grizzlies finally get an offensive touchdown, Steve, and they move the ball well down the field. Maybe something to build on.
That's right. Well, now this is an interesting play here because they got penalized. They applied that unsportsmanship-like play on the kickoff. Would you go for an onside kick here?
Kick it away.
Well, that's what he did. Oh.
That one's still taken at the 20-yard line and ahead of steam for the returner. He's going to get it back to the 30, and that's where Bear River's going to take over.
Logan High.
See, they could have onside kicked.
Been just as good, huh? Nothing better than sitting all the way up here and second-guessing the coaches, right?
Particularly after the play,
yeah,
it's a lot easier.
That's right. Hindsight is always 20/20. That was a nifty move.
He did. He made a nice move.
Up there by Riley Summers. The back judge is on the wrong end of the field. You got to get him on the other side. He's like, oh, wait, who's got the ball? They got it. That's what everybody's waiting for. The back judge was behind the offense.
Well, he had a better position to see things from there.
New quarterback in there, Brady Brown, and he's hauled down on losses.
Run up the middle results in squat for yardage.
Bear River is
second down and long.
A lot of different players.
You
out
don't
there
mean
now.
to say that the officials sometimes get mixed up, do you? Are you implying that?
Man, I don't really want to say anything bad about officials because I know some guys that do it. They're friends of mine. I've had relatives that done it. I'm telling you what, I wouldn't want to do it. They do a hard job, and it's easy to second guess them all day long. And a lot of people talk about how bad officials are, and they have no idea what the rules are. That's the biggest thing. There's a lot of people that talk about officiating, and they have no clue what the actual rule is. So.
I think football would be the easiest sport to officiate. The reason being is the fans are a long ways away.
A lot further away.
And they don't know 90% of the rules anyway.
Maybe hockey, too. You got a wall between you and the fans.
Yeah, that's right. Basketball, you're a little too close to the floor.
That's right. Going downfield, and Logan is there. Man, 36-14, and you're going up top, still being aggressive. Is the Bear River offense.
Well,
4th and 11.
New quarterback in there. He wants to warm up his arm.
There you go. We didn't get all dressed up for nothing, right? Might as well go out.
Well, we got fourth down.
Yeah, they're going to try a field goal. This will be a 46-yarder. Watch your fake. Because that's an awful long kick. They're going to kick it. Boy, he's got the leg. He's got the kick from 46. Are you kidding me? 39-14 on the long field goal. 6:15 to play. The game of the week on the Valley Channel.
Vehicle won't start? We can fix that. Not running right? We can fix that. Won't stop? We can fix that. Auto Evolution. Honest service at a fair price on Airport Road.
Just over 6 minutes to play in this ball game. It's all Bear River 39-14. That field goal was what, 46 yards? For a kick from the 36-yard line. And that would have been good from about 6 or 7 yards longer.
That
right
was
down
a
the middle.
collegiate kick.
Yeah. I don't know who that kid is. Sign him up. So Logan's outscored Bear River in this half 7-6.
Right on the goal line again.
Yeah, once again. There's a flag. It's going to negate this return out to the 25. The flag's clear back at the 11. So if it's on Logan, it's probably going to be half the distance to the goal and be back about the 5-yard line. And that's an illegal block in the back on Logan.
With 6 minutes left, you'd think that they could maybe turn a blind
get us all out of here.
Blind eye.
They don't have any plans tonight. They don't have any. They don't have any plans, or their wives are mad at them, so they're not in any hurry.
Well,
you never want officials that are having fights with their wives, because
No.
you know that everything's going to get called then.
well, Johnny Parkinson's got 95 yards to go.
Yeah. Let's see what he can do
Yep.
with it.
Yeah.
He's got 186 yards passing. He only had 38 at the half. There's a little swing out to Ballin. Ballin cuts it back inside and crosses the 10. Out to about the 13. 7-yard gain on first down.
Perry comes into the game. Hasn't played too much offense,
No.
but here he comes. Fast player. Ran that 99-yard kickoff back awfully fast.
Yeah.
Just a junior.
He split wide to the far side of the field. It's Donaldson that's on this side all by himself. They're looking for Donaldson. Donaldson cut inside, and the pass was thrown outside. Lucky it wasn't picked off, Parkinson was. 3rd and 3.
Maybe just a little miscommunication on that.
The first half was humming along, and then all that scoring started. There's been lots of points in this ball game, most of them by Bear River. Speaking of lots of points, there's another one that's nearly picked off. Tuila's put 67 up on Ben Loman.
Another pass incomplete.
Wow.
And there's still 5 minutes left in that one.
That's where you like the mercy rule to come into.
Fourth down and short.
Well, and Ben Loman has had a little bit of success this year for a change, and
Well,
that's hard.
They did all right last year too. So Eric Alders kind of turned that. He's got Cache Valley roots. Turned
Yes,
that
he does.
program around. In fact, I think. Well, let's see. I think he went to Skyview High School, but his grandparents, I think, lived just right across the street
yeah,
here.
they did. Seth Alder, or not Seth.
He played here. He coached out at Skyview for a while. So here comes some flags in, and 2 different parts of the field. One will probably be interfering with the punt catcher, and one will probably be holding on Bear River, and will probably kick it again. Stansbury still leads Ridgeline 20-10. That one's in the 4th. Mountain Crest scoreless at home against Roy, 30-0. Clearfield is leading Weber. I think Clearfield's looking for their first win.
They haven't got a win
in
yet.
a couple of years. And there's 5 minutes left in that one. It's an illegal block in the back. Wait. They called both of these on Logan? No, he's pointing the wrong way. See, now he can't tease the back judge about being in the wrong place. It's the interference with the catch on Logan and an illegal block in the back on Bear River, and we'll kick it over. As the penalty's offset out there. Roy and Skyview next week. That's probably going to be for the region title. Skyview gets an extra week to prepare.
Yeah, they've had a bye this week, so they're able to learn quite a bit about Roy. And I imagine they were able to go out and watch him play tonight.
Scout him tonight, yeah, out at Mountain Crest.
And watch Mountain Crest, because they have to play Mountain Crest.
They do. We got a couple in Valley rivalry games still on the schedule as the regular season winds down. High short kick. Boy, that one only went about 15 yards.
Well, that's one of the drawbacks for the rugby-style kicker. If all the rush comes from the same side that he's rolling out to, he's got to get rid of it or kick
right
it pretty
trouble, huh?
Kick it pretty high, which he did, but it just didn't go very far.
It's 21-14 in Provo now. BYU leading in that one in the second. And this one, Bear River's playing their backups, and we're under 5 minutes to play in a game that Bear River has well in hand. 4:45 to play in the ball game, and Bear River leading 39-14. Pretty good run there by Ethan Villafuerte.
Is that his first rush?
Yes, it is. Second down and short 4. We're going to hand to Villafuerte again, and this time Logan's going to grab him for a 3-yard loss.
Villafuerte with the carry again. No gain.
Caden Jones was in there.
Who came in on defense.
Oh, look at that. He took that offensive lineman, put him right on his back. That's how you take on a block.
Yeah, that was a nice time to put Jones into the game.
Play clock just ran out. Play clock's at 0. Nope. Must have been at, it looked like zeros. Now it's at 1. Now it's at 0.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking and I can't, the scoreboard, the goalposts are blocking part of it. So it was actually at 8 and it looked like zeros.
Delay of game.
So delay a game on Bear River brings up 3rd down and 12. With 3:32 to play in the ball game. And a 25-point lead for Bear River. Hey, they're in field goal range based on the last one, even if they don't gain any more. Villafuerte dragged down from behind. Yeah. And now here's a late flag. A couple of players going at it. One of them's the player that got decleated by Jones. And it was right in front of the ref, and the ref didn't break him up. He just threw the flag. See who they call it on. Might be 4th and a lot, or it might be a 1st down. Personal foul. Blow to the head on Logan. That's about the 3rd one they've called on Logan. Now I saw those two guys out. They were yapping at each other and kind of pushing each other, but I didn't see either one of them hit the other one in the face or anything.
Now what?
Well, they get the penalty yardage from where the ball ended up, where the play ended up. It's going to be 1st and... Oh, and there's another flag. Are you going to call this on the Logan bench? It's a sideline warning. Because Logan's coaches are out there. They didn't like that last call, and a couple of the coaches are out there trying to talk to the official, and he threw his flag and said, "You guys back up." Had nothing. The give into the middle. And like we said, this one's gotten chippy.
Yeah.
Logan's won the last 4. Bear River's winning big, and they're letting Logan know about it. But Logan's,
they're not having it.
7 games into a tough season. Under 3 minutes to play. See if Bear River tries to put more points on the board. They're just kind of running up off the tackle and up the middle, not really doing anything real creative there. And now it's going to be 3rd down at about 7 as we approach 2 minutes to play in this ball game that was 0-0 after the first quarter, and then it was 33-7 at the half.
Yeah, a lot of points scored in that second quarter.
Logan's won the second half, 7-6. Too bad they're already down 33-7.
Yeah.
Bear River's been impressive tonight, Steve.
Oh, they have. It's a good running region for several teams.
They're looking to pass to the end zone. Knocked down and incomplete. It'll be 4th and 7.
Oh.
The safety saw it, and he came over and went right through his hands. Was that Ballum? He might have had a chance in another long return. Watch this. He sees it, comes across. Oh, it's Ballum.
And he had the whole sideline.
He sure did. He might have scored.
He would have liked to have had that one.
We would have had another.
Oh, we got another field goal.
Yep.
He's getting a lot of practice tonight, I know.
26-yarders. This one should be easy. He's a left-footed kicker. High and good. 1:41 to play in the ball game. Bear River extends their lead, 42-14. You're watching the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel.
You never know when you're going to get hurt. If that happens, our team at Mountain Star Healthcare is ready to help you get back to enjoying the activities you love. We provide award-winning orthopedic care at 8 hospitals from Logan to Payson. You can count on our specialists. We'll discuss treatment options with you and work on your recovery together. With our help, you'll soon be back to doing what you love. Mountain Star Healthcare. What makes us better makes you better.
1:41 to play in the ball game. Logan trails 42-14, and you pointed something out to me in the break, Steve, about points. Do you remember? Yeah, well, tell everybody.
Well, Logan has suffered a little bit defensively the last 3 games. That's what I think this is 3 in a row that they've given up in the 40-point range.
They gave up 42 last week against Tooele. The Tooele team that's put 67 points up so far tonight in their game against Ben Logan. Here's Corbett. Sneaking through. Corbett. Run out of bounds finally after he crosses the 30 out near the 35-yard line.
They've been pretty liberal on letting him hit him after they've gone out of bounds.
A lot of kick return yardage tonight for the Grizzlies because there have been a lot of kick returns. And there's down is Jacob Olson down back at the 20-yard line for Bear River.
Logan High's next game.
He tried to limp off and he only got about 6 yards before he fell down. I don't know if a knee or an ankle, but he's in some pain out there at about the 20-yard line. There he is.
It's like they've got Logan's trainer coming out to assist a little bit.
Yeah, that BYU Toledo game got something going on there. BYU leads 21-14, and that one just started the second quarter. And Washington's just thumping Stanford, 30-0.
Yeah, that's a surprise.
They're going to help Olson off. Give you one more updated score from around the valley on the games here. There's 1:34 on the clock. Logan with the ball one more time. So Tooele ends up 67 points they put on Ben Lomond as they win 67-28. Park City leads late in that ball game 23-0, and Stansbury still leading Ridgeline by 10 in the third. Mountain Crest loses to Roy 30-0. That sets up a Roy Skyview battle, and Weber has now taken the lead against Clearfield at 21-17 in the fourth quarter. Parkinson with the inside give and a loss of 4.
It's just a couple. Oh, no, the fellow with the mic.
So we're sitting here doing it. This happens everywhere we go. People see somebody with a microphone on their head, and they come in and ask you to make announcements.
I think she had.
They found a lost cat.
No, I think this time she wanted us to make a date.
A date?
I think the Sadie Hawkins.
You're a little old for that, aren't you?
No, well, I wasn't being asked.
Oh.
But she wanted us to ask
somebody.
Her beau.
Oh.
Yeah. For Sadie Hawkins.
I see now.
Oh, good run.
Here's another give. That's a nice move by Ballum. Ballum picks up 12.
Robbie Ballum with a good run for close to a Grizzly first down.
I've been doing this for 25 plus years as we watch Ballum again, and people always come up and, hey, I found these keys. Hey, I did that. Can you announce? And you just always point down to the PA guy. I should start charging and say, you give me $10 and I will. And then he'll give me the $10 and walk out. I could have made a lot of money over the years. 30 seconds to play in the ball game. 1st and 10 at the 45 for Logan. They're just going to hand it off. They'll give to Corliss. Corliss with the stiff arm. He's dragged down after he picks up 9.
That might do it.
It might. I don't know if Logan's going to be in any hurry to get another play off. Logan's going to huddle it up, and I think that's going to be the end of the ball game. So there's 10 seconds left, and the clock runs. Logan is going to drop another one. This time to Bear River. 42-14.
And there goes the clock.
Yeah, tough one for the Grizz, and that'll do it. 42-14, Bear River with the win. They improve in region play to 3-1. Thanks for watching the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel.
You're so hot. Hey, hottie.
Looking hot.
Me hot. You're hot.
Your bod is so hot. Your bod? So hot.
So hot.
You guys want to grab something hot from somewhere totally hot?
That sounds so hot. So hot.
And that's why I don't like gyms.
Well, we're not a gym. We're Planet Fitness.
No gym intimidation, no lunks, just $10 a month. We're not a gym. We're Planet Fitness.
you.